Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai, or shall I say, Willkommen. Mein Name ist Aileen Senpai, and I'm here today with some more Rammstein. It's been a really long time since we've done them on my channel, and I'm so very sorry, but I'm going to be doing some more very soon in the upcoming weeks. I have some on my list, so stay tuned. But today we're going to be listening to Bück Dich, and I'm very excited as this song directly translates to bend over. And I will give a warning, I did hear a little bit of the song live in concert. I hadn't heard it beforehand, but I did hear a little bit. I was in the photo zone, so I tried to hear as much as possible, but I did not get to see any of it. And I'm stoked because this is the live, and this is the one you guys wanted to hear the most. So I'm so excited. I wish I could have experienced this live in concert, but it was very small and it was very crowded. But I'm here to experience it with y'all, and that's the best part. But before I press play, if you do enjoy my content, please be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another video ever again. With that being said, let's get started with Rammstein's Bück Dich. Oh, oh, is that Flucky with the I know there's gonna be comments. The ball gag in his mouth. Don't ask me how I know that. I just noticed. I mean, I'm noticing that is some members. I don't know if it's like some a mix of members and then just like random gentlemen that probably paid to have this done to them. Because I mean, I'm sure people would pay good money for Till to treat them this way. Present company included. But I just noticed that he had the ball gag. I'm not gonna ask any questions. Let's just continue. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Bück dich, befehl ich dir, wende dein Antlitz ab von mir.
The little dance.
Dein Gesicht ist mir egal. Auf allen Vieren, ich führe ihn spazieren im Passgang. Ich führe
But look at
ich bin enttäuscht. Wenn's mir entgeht, ohne ein Abstandsband leben. Ich bin enttäuscht, total enttäuscht. Bück dich, das Gesicht interessiert mich.
before we get into the next verse, I wanted to speak to all the German friends who are watching. Also thank you for all the love from Germany. But I was now I get why the song is called Bück Dich because it's literally bend over and take a take a little spanking, I guess, a little light spanking. It seems like it's all in good fun and everyone seems like they're having a good time with it. But now I'm curious as if the song is like alluding to more of like BDSM or is it forced because it seemed like they were all kind of like chained. I don't know if this is like a willing participation of this BDSM or this act of bending over the Bück Dich or if it's like they want it, it's consensual, so I'm not sure on the themes of that. I don't usually I usually do read the lyrics to Rammstein songs, but lately I haven't. I've been picking up a little bit more on some German, so I'm kind of trying to just let this experience wash over me and then read the lyrics after I watch the song, that way I can kind of like tie everything together. But now I'm just wondering if this is consensual or if this is forced, like like a sort of like alluding to like kind of like an assault. But Yeah, we're going to the next verse. I'm just gonna continue, but yeah, let's continue with the song. Bück Dich. Oh. Okay. Okay, quick question. So at my show, I heard of this happening, but I only got to see a little bit because of the monitors. I was more in the middle when I was in the theater zone. This happens all the time. What is being shot? Obviously, it's not, what usually comes out. Is it like some sort of like cream or like a milk or something? I'm mostly just curious about that. I really was just not expecting that, and for a second, I thought I was on the wrong website because I thought it was real. Um, it looked real. Anyway, I know that's the intention, the shock value, all of that. I love Rammstein for that, and I'm in no way, shape, or form offended. This is natural. I just was not expecting to see Till do this act. I know you guys have said there's a different video that I need to watch. That is coming soon, but I have to go to a certain website to see the real version of it, not the censored version. That is coming very soon, but whoa, that was amazing. That was actually really good. I don't know if he's gonna say. I think there's a little bit of time left. I just want to see if he's gonna say anything to the audience or cast a shower. I guess. Yeah. Let me just see what the rest of the video is.
Excuse me. Fucking.
Okay, that was it. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna do anything else. I didn't want anyone to yell at me if I ended the video early there, but yeah, I'm curious as to what my heart rate was. I want to see if we've broken our record yet because I feel like there's been a couple of close calls. But holy fuck, that was actually really, really great. I enjoyed that so much. I feel like a lot of people probably see Rammstein, maybe watch this video and say it's dirty, it's too much, it's grotesque, but I think it's playful, it's fun, and in a weird way, it's a little artistic because now I want to read the lyrics, and I know that Rammstein doesn't make songs that are just kind of like half-assed. They don't make songs that are just like whatever. They put a lot of attention to detail and a lot of attention to detail in their music videos and in their live performances. I mean, we've seen it in Angle, we've seen it, in Mindtale and Poppe. I remember going live and I saw Poppe, and I was, same as the video I reacted to, all of the black confetti, and the baby carriage. It was just so theatrical, and I really enjoyed this. Sexual stuff aside, I really didn't mind that whatsoever. I honestly just thought for a second I thought it was real and I was gonna get in trouble on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna look up to see what I have to blur if I have to do anything just so YouTube doesn't get me into any trouble. But I feel like we're safe for the most part. But thank you for showing me this. I want to talk a little bit about this, so let's go into a little segue here. Okay, so now that we've watched the video, I did want to read the lyrics. Now that I have them here, I do have them in German with an English translation. But again, it was just like the beginning where they had the men on all fours, the band members on all fours, and then Flake was kind of the one doing most of the Bück Dich. She was bending over quite a bit, and he had the ball gag. So it was very BDSM. That is kind of like a traditional thing, the whips and all of that. Very on theme with that. It seems like they've gotten a lot into that as well, as I've seen in Man gegen Man. A lot of suspenders, a lot of leather, a lot of slapping and slathering around. But here we have a human on all fours. They take him on a walk, ambling along the corridor. I'm disappointed. So when I saw I'm disappointed, it kind of touched on what I said earlier in the middle of the video, where I wasn't sure if this was kind of like a consensual sexual act or if it was maybe like a forced, sort of like assault or it's a lot of doing it with a lot of the men. So I don't know if there was like, a lot of like butt stuff, which is totally fine. I really don't have a problem with that. But I just don't know if he's alluding here in the lyrics to that or more of the consensual act of sodomy. I feel like I've never thought I would have to say these words on YouTube. This is very interesting. This is what Rammstein does to you. It opens your mind and makes you kind of see the inner, I guess, freaking yourself. But anyway, you see, the human stammers a prayer out of fear because it goes worse for me. He tries to bend down even more. Tears run up the back, and I feel like that kind of more is kind of like a sense of this being forced. But then again, I can kind of see in the whole BDSM theme that maybe this is kind of something sort of enjoyment. But again, I feel like this might be alluding to some sort of like forced act of this. But I'm rereading the lyrics and I really, really appreciate, the way that they take these themes and albeit maybe very sexual live on stage. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to see this. Kind of sad I didn't show up earlier because I could have been part of, this presentation in live. Unfortunately, I was stuck in the middle of the Fiora zone, so I couldn't really see much versus just whatever was on displayed on the monitors. But I really, really enjoy how they take something like this. If you were to read this, you'd think you're reading some sort of like juicy novel. But then you see the video and you see the way they act. You see the way that Till, everybody, honestly, embodied this character. They're so theatric and they get into it. They put it all out there. And I enjoyed how Flake kind of had this like he seemed kind of like he was not in his right mind. He was just kind of like taking it from Till and kind of like being, I guess, sodomized on stage, and it really just shows that every single aspect of their performances in every single song, even though they're performing for hours and hours, they put a lot of attention into that one song. They try to make that one song an experience, and they don't make it like the rest. Every single song is different. You feel a different thing. It tells a different story, and you feel a different experience. And that is the beauty of Rammstein. And I feel like a lot of people might see this and think it's too much, it's grotesque, it's too sexual, it's a little out there, but I say keep doing it. I feel like a lot of people are scared to speak their mind, be artistic, and think outside the box and get a little bit crazy and chaotic. But I feel like the world needs a little bit of more of that. And I'm just so happy that we have Rammstein here to continue to give that to us. But thank you so much for showing me this. I feel like I rambled. This really was just a very interesting video, but I really did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it as well, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another video ever again. I want to rewatch this again and I want to see other lives to see how they change it up. Sorry if the audio wasn't that great. This was the best one that I could find, so I do apologize. Might, if there's one that you guys have, I might do that one as well, as I would really like to listen to it a little bit better and maybe see the things that they switch up at different live venues. But other than that, I live stream on Twitch if you want to hang out. I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love to have you on there, but I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Remember, I love you so very much. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!